Hey, Nixter. We'll be with you in a minute, buddy. You're right with you guys. I need a cigar, and I need. Hey, Donna, how you doing? So we're going to be having a. Let me see. Let me turn this around here. I got to change my camera. Oh, give me a second. Settings, camera. We're not doing that one. We're going to do back camera. There we go. There we go. Hope everyone's doing great, guys. Yeah, well, Donna, this is Metal Detecting with Randy. We're having a fire tonight, guys. We're having a fire. Abbott, how you doing? Randy, Donna, it's awesome seeing you. Catfish Fever and Outdoors, welcome. 351, Nick. Guys, tonight's, we're just going to have some fun here, right? I don't, this is improv, totally. And I decided to do this. Hope, is the volume good enough, guys? Yeah, Donna, it's amazing. It's how hard it is. Everyone's going live all the time now, and it's just, I want to tell you, it makes it very challenging, to be honest, to keep up with it. It's almost it's frustrating a little bit at times because that's my uh, that's my bottle of booze. But it makes it very frustrating, especially when you really want to go watch your content providers. That there's so much content out there now, and some of it's not very good. It's like you're trying to keep up with it, and then you have to establish like mental things. What country, the technology they have available, the a whole bunch of different factors, what kind of editing software they may have available, and it to equalize it. That's the only way to be fair. But it's good seeing you here, guys. Avid. Well, yes, true. Avid is the grumpiest man I know compared to me, and he's also the nicest man you'd want to know. Avid is he's working on the garbage bag challenge. Maybe you could type that in, put a link to your video, Avid, and share that out so we can get some more uh, uh, distance with that. Oh boy, really, possum. Possum. Well, I don't know what it means, but um, the only thing I can tell you is it may be storming there, but it was spectacular here today. Um, we had 80, 83 or 84 all day. In the winter, it'll be beautiful still, and in the summer, it's beautiful. In the spring, well, it's beautiful out here then too. There we go. We're back. Hey guys, we're in the middle of nothing here, so if we time out a little bit, you're gonna have to get used to that. Arsenic, glad you could join us. Um, and I don't know if you heard me, but I've put my email. I'd like to get a hold of you. Um, my email's on my either about page or my uh, description page about the channel. Please reach out if you would, if you feel you'd like to. If not, that's okay. Wow, look at this. We got Super Dave back in here. Super Dave, welcome. It's art by Donna, awesome lady in Hollywood, California. Hollywood. As you know, I'm right by the Mexican border here. So, let me see what you said. Hey, Joy. How you doing, Joy? Welcome. It's kind of popped up. Yeah, Possum. The amazing part about um, the these storms where you're from, they just get crazy, man. It's nuts how violent they get. Mother Nature is a force, man. I'm telling you. Little Chef, welcome. Joy to TV, welcome. Um, guys, enjoy. It's great seeing you here. It really is. Um, Joy helps channels, and if you know Nets, Joy, AR. Joy is just a very quiet person. Does awesome job. Works very very hard. Abbott here has put his Abbott's trash bag challenge. Abbott, I believe is it a month long adventure to clean up as much trash around a lake, river, and that kind of thing. Could you give us a basic rundown, and then we can look at that link you have. Thank you very much for putting that up. Please put your links up if you can. Little Chef, welcome. I'm surprised you don't have links. I can't tell who has a link and who doesn't, guys, for moderation. I'm sorry about that. Avid Fisherman is in here. Let's see. Yeah, Little Chef is awesome, guys. Little Chef is awesome. Month long, mostly total weight wins. Most total weight wins. Okay, good, good. Well, we're going to have some just basic. I don't know how long I'm going to go, guys. I got to cook. I'm going to throw some meat on here in a little bit. Probably explode on me, and I'll have meat burns. I'll head to the hospital in a half hour, and then we'll have to end it. But I wanted to do it starting now, is because you got to be quiet in these places. I don't want to disrespect my neighbors, and a lot of little kids up here, so it's wonderful to see families camping. Tango, welcome, bud. Good seeing you, Tango. I'm telling you, that's awesome, man. Tango the cat and I go back to Shaz. I think Shaz 73, her lives and all that. We met, I don't know, many months ago. But Tango, thank you very much. It's an honor to have you here tonight. Oh, actually, Avid, I don't like peppers. I don't like um, these challenges so far. They're very underwhelming. I don't. I do it because people like to see it and it's fun, right? You can have some fun with it. To be honest with you. I do get cap cramps every once in a while, Avid, and when I get them, you know what they're like. We were talking about that the other night. It's pretty serious stuff if you're not prepared for it. Randy, metal detecting with Randy. Good seeing you here, bud. Good seeing you. We're just having a fire. We're going to be cooking a few beef ribs, beef ribs, country ribs is what I think they call them here. But thanks so much for coming, Randy. Randy and I got to know each other about a year and a half. I think that's right, Randy, isn't it? But Randy is one of the leaders slash content producers slash I think that's closer to the word. But he is an established channel, and he's a great guy. I have tons of respect for him. He's got a beautiful daughter. He goes metal detecting with, and I think I saw you go magnet fishing once. It's awesome having you in here. And Super Dave, it's good seeing you, bud. Dave, I don't see Dave on much anymore. You know, life is more important, guys. I want to tell everyone here, you know, if you're struggling between making a video and being part of your life and doing something great, don't make a video. Don't make a video. Cancel the video. Come back in 5 years, and you're going to find nothing changed, except that it's very transient. You know what I found out the other day? I'm curious what you guys think. I know about social media because I went back to another platform, and I still have tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of people, but I lost 20,000 subscribers over 5 years. I just walked away from it. Now you may ask yourself, why did I walk away from it? Well, I built my channel almost, it was approaching, it was over the halfway mark, easily over the halfway mark to 100,000. And I did it in, I think, a year. And I walked away because it was toxic. It was eating my soul. And so I pulled away, and I haven't been back for 5 years. I almost didn't go back, and I went back for a week, and I was so my old self again. I just shut it off, and I walked away from my account. I told them to take it and bury it, dig a hole in it, and I don't want any of the people. I don't want any of it. I don't want anything to do with the other platforms. So they can take my 2.5, 3 years of work and throw it in the sewer. I couldn't care less. So guys, I want to tell you something, and I want you to think about it. If you are considering where to spend your time, when you die on social media, you'll be gone in 3 months. You'll be gone. Everyone will forget you. At work, it's the same thing. In real life, it's work. The same thing. You're gone. They'll be looking for a place to replace my butt on a chair 1 week after I die, right? I don't think that's been any different. Hell, you go to the beach, the water comes in, goes out, goes in, goes out. It's been doing that for 1 billion years. How many billion years? I don't know. So you're replaceable, and if you're going to spend it, make sure you impact a life, not a social media platform. That's my spew for today. But Super Dave, the only thing I'm telling you is whatever you're doing in real life that's keeping you away from social media, you're making the right choice. About the capsaicin. No. Abbott, did I miss something? Let me know. I think I answered it. And Joy 2 TV, if you're not following Joy, Joy's a wonderful person, and she has some services she can offer for you. It's part of a huge group of people, but she's very special because she's just incredibly nice and trustworthy. So, and I want to tell you that's very important. Oh, it's johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com, arsenic. Johnny Smallpepper, no space, @gmail.com. You know, I met Donna from some of the art people. They're a fun group. Fun group. There's no pretense. I'm sure there's cattiness and some clawing and gnashing of teeth because, I think artists are typically very emotional and wear their feelings on their sleeves. I do. But I don't see it. And that's how professional they are. Donna, I met Donna in a blitz they were having. I think blitz is the wrong thing. Um, a series of 15-minute art videos from a whole bunch of different artists. And ever since then, we just hit it off. It's great. Please, guys, hook up with each other. Oh, well, Possum, I want to tell you something. I think everyone's made a mistake with gas. I had my 3 boys standing next to me and thinking I knew everything there was about the world and everything. But I had it next and I took one of those styrofoam coffee cups full of gas and tossed it on the fire, and we were looking for a lighter and they were right behind me. I said, stand back. So they stood behind me, and man, I want to tell you, that plume of gas, if I didn't have jeans on, the first thing I did is I told everyone to run because you could see it. It just aerates so bad. But yeah, you're right. It's gassy. It's terribly dangerous. Damn River Boys, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for coming on in. Guys, chat's having a hard time tonight. Have a little patience. Allow me to get to you because it's one of those things where you just can't make YouTube or StreamYard work any better than it is. Little Chef, thanks so much for being here. And I was just on Little Chef's channel, I think last week. Cigar lighting time. Let me throw some wood on the fire here. I hope y'all had just an incredible weekend. Does anyone do anything fun this weekend? MB, Heritage Farms, welcome. John Pohl, welcome. Thank you for coming, guys. I appreciate you making the journey here. It's a million channels you could go to, guys. It's a slow day on YouTube, and I'm just thrilled that all y'all. I had another chat. It was really busy, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to start a fire, and I know people are winding down their days, and some people didn't have a good holiday, or were lonely or something, and I figured it's a good place to meet around a campfire. There you go. Yeah. I was trying to think of the right wording, Randy. But Randy and I have never done any collaboration or anything. I don't do collaboration, and I the reason why is just I haven't been really involved in YouTube. I tinker with it. Randy's a professional YouTuber, man. This guy, he was part of a Monday night deal, Monday Digs, for the metal detecting community, and he was a regular. And then he's got a beautiful family and a wife and a job, and I'm sure between all that, this is just the busy time of their life, right? I mean, with kids and stuff. I remember it. Queen Possum, it's awesome seeing you, hon. Hope you're doing great. Thanks so much for coming, by the way. Good seeing you, Amanda. Joyax, next between Tuesday and Thursday, because I'm not on any international channels Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, but I'll be on. This is a holiday, but I'll be on this week, Tuesday, Wednesday. When you put your notice out, Joyax, if you would put my tag in your description, that way I'll get notified. I'm not getting any of your notices anymore. Joyax is awesome. Joyax is just awesome. She's wonderful. I think I bump into her at about 2 a.m, something like that. And, we chat. She's got a wonderful channel, a beautiful family community out there that visits her. And she's just a wonderful person. So sweet. Look at MB. Know everyone here. Oh, you're welcome, Randy. You're welcome. You earned every bit of it. Okie grower. Now this guy's crazy, and in a good way. You know, it's just like this. I love characters, right? Because I'm a character, and sometimes I don't know what kind of a character, but I am a character. So it's just fitting in, and he's taking and sharpening sticks and poking me all the time, and Nez's chat, and it's hilarious because we've gotten to know each other through a lot of humor on Nez Lovers page. If anyone has Nez Lovers link, we should put that up, please. Good seeing you, Oki. Oh, April Showers, welcome. Guys, I'm trying to get to everyone. I don't want to rush through yours because other people don't want to have rush through. Simply, let me see, where am I now? I am on Simply Nanette. Simply Nanette, and I go back about 6 months, I think. And a great supporter, a really good channel, and one that will support your channel as well. Just a wonderful content creator, and I just appreciate Simply Nanette. Nanette is just awesome. And again, if you want stuff, guys, Super Dave, it's hard to describe Super Dave. It's like describing Batman when you can't say the word Batman, right? So Super Dave does chats where everyone gets together and exchanges links. He does news, and he does some other really odd one-off stuff that he thinks is interesting, and it is, because I've never seen any of his stuff anywhere else. So he's just not digging on the superficial stuff. He's going underground for news and information. It's really curious. I don't know if he believes that it's all right. I think he probably, his stuff, I didn't see anything that was a little dubious, but his stuff is stuff you don't think about, right? And if you're not looking for stuff that we're not being told, you may not find it. And Dave's really good at doing that. So I hope that, does that make sense, Dave? Clarify that if I'm missing something about your channel. April Showers, thank you so much for coming in. April Showers, I don't know if it's me being gone for 8 months and coming back, or you coming back, or both of us coming back, but I've seen you now 3 or 4 times in this last month, guys. That should tell you everything about April Showers. If someone would share her link, that'd be great. Oh, this cigar is awesome. Thank you for coming, April Showers. It really means a lot. April Showers, guys. Just what you want, if you need 300 people that can support you, April Showers is one of those 300 people to me. And I have so many people right now that last 3 weeks ago, 1,000 subscribers, guys. A channel with 3, 4, 500,000 followers recommended a video that I had on my channel, and they didn't leave a ton of comments, although they were very passionate about it. But they started following, and it is still going on. They're still following. It's just amazing when you find a following in something in the interstellar area. Anyway, just it's been crazy, and I can't keep up with it all right now. It's not because of my talent, I'll tell you that. I got lucky. At best, I got lucky. If not, I stole something from someone, asked for permission to use it, and he goes, sure. And I got lucky. So I guess it all comes down to luck on that. Yeah, good. Arsenic, thank you very much for sending that. I look forward to getting that email. Give me a day to, give me till tomorrow night to send it back to you. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you very much. David Carlisle. You know, I met David on AAP. And if you don't know Luke and his beautiful bride, I don't know where you've been hiding, but AAP Variety Channel, and David Carlisle, and then the guy shows up in a hospital bed. I take a picture of it, and well, there's a picture on his channel, and he's doing really well now. I'm seeing him all over the place. But I had a live the other day, guys. This is tells you my memory, right? I can remember his stuff, but I can't remember my name on Thursday, with the wind going in the wrong direction. David comes up to me and he goes, "Well, I can't make Tuesday, so you're gonna have to change your life." I'm like, "You bastard! That's it. I'm gonna come after you now, David. I'm gonna send the boys out there. We're gonna break your kneecaps." David, thanks so much for coming out. All the community it is, guys. We all know each other. Bud Files, welcome. Bud Files just had a great live today. I don't think they enjoyed the place too much, but they're doing lives all the time. They're big history buffs of Bud Files. If you don't know the Bud Files, and you don't know AAP, and you don't know David Carlisle, you're not on AAP's channels, and you really need to be on AAP Variety Channel, guys. Just they're taking a break, I think, so they can move and reestablish themselves on a homestead, and which would be awesome. And see, here's a confirmation. David Carlisle knows Super Dave. I haven't seen a Super Dave. Hey, God is Great. God is Great is in Japan. As I said in the other live, he's a very special, giving man. God is Great gave a house to a homeless family with a special needs kid. He donates, I don't know, countless hours a week to children in hospitals, which are living very challenging circumstances. And I don't want to go into it, guys. We all know what that is. We see the TV commercials. And he does collecting on his channel. God is great, and God is great. But this guy is a very special human being. He's not only donating his time, his love, and his strength and support to families that need it with kids. He also found a homeless family with a special needs kid, and he's remodeling the house now for them and giving it to them. That is who is on this channel, guys. That is who I love to associate with. And every one of the people on here have very special gifts, whether it be their ability to communicate, their ability to depict a scenario, to convey, whether it be relics or history or technology or whatever. We all have a gift, and that's why we have channels that are growing. God is great. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a privilege to have you here today. Well, Avid, do you want me to throw some peppers in the fire? I could throw some peppers in the fire. I have peppers that I can't eat anymore, and I could throw those in the fire. But I'm getting more peppers, so your pepperness. I have a challenge. I don't think anyone's. Well, that's not true. My level of heat abilities, guys, is amateur, right? When you get up to the guys that are really big, they don't even know what they're talking about. I think most of them don't. And if they do, they sure don't. They sure fooled me. But I'm sure some of them. The one person I did meet was off platform of YouTube, and he knew a lot about crossbreeding and stuff. I haven't seen him on very much. He's got a life. But my point is that I don't do much with pepper people at all, guys, because it's a very angry crowd, and it's a bunch of people that eat food that want to attack other people, and nothing's ever good enough for anyone else, and everyone knows everything. That means no one knows anything, guys. I don't want any part of it. But I am getting some more peppers, Avid, and I think I'm going to do something that I'm going to be impressed with. And that's rare for me to say that, because my body changes depending on the week, day, and month. And I have superpowers sometimes, and I have taste sometimes. I have total lack of heat recognition, but I can tell what the heat level is by my brain. I can't taste the heat sometimes, but I can tell what it is inside my head. I think, right? You have a perception. Isn't that amazing? Then the next week I'll have heat again. I don't know how to explain it. So and I've been tested every way to Sunday and back. So all the know-it-alls that don't know anything can just spare me. But I'm going to get some peppers. We're going to do some of that. Bud Files, thank you so much for hanging around here. especially with someone as big as you guys have in your following. And what I mean by that is they don't have 10,000 followers, guys, but they support so hard. They're one of the hardest supporting channels out there. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. Thank you, Nick. If you guys want to do peppers, and I know you, and I have to know you, but if you want to do peppers on a show with us, you can on johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com. If I don't know you, the answer is no. If I don't know you well enough, the answer is no. If I know you and like you, the answer is yes. If I know you and I think you're a fat-headed walrus, the answer is no. I don't know what a fat-headed walrus is, by the way, but whatever it is, I don't want to eat peppers with that person. Nick, thank you very much. Don, welcome. You know, guys, this is one guy I find an incredible benefit of. He's just the nicest man. And he asked a question. I'm not going to say what it was. When Can You Dig It Metal Detection and myself were doing an interview, Don asked a question to us. And it was one of the best questions I've ever heard in my life. Because it was a person inquiring about something that was really important. And I think he got a great answer. I don't know who by, probably Juice, because, you know, me, I can barely put a marshmallow onto some more and not burn myself. So anyway, it was one of those things, right? 106 people in here. I can't believe it. So Don asked this question and I immediately liked them. I like people that have got deepness to them. I like shallow people too. Like me, I have the mental absorbency and the social absorbency of concrete. So I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking that I didn't know what Don was. But anyway, he asked the question. He was a very deep guy, and he's a very gentle, nice man. He does some videos now, and he's part of the metal detection community, and it's my honor to have met him. I want to tell you, he's an awesome dude. Drops Family Garden, welcome again. Did another live a little bit earlier. I'm drinking some Four Roses bourbon, smoking a cigar. You're welcome, little chef. You're welcome. Guys, pick your people very carefully. And I'm gonna go into a little bit of a rant here, as Unc would say. And it's really 30 seconds. YouTube is a black hole. Social media is a black hole. You need to find 300 people that you like being around and focus on them. 300 people tops. If I was a person that wasn't on YouTube every day and was on 2 days a week, I would focus on 150. 100 to 150 people. That's it. Find the best 150 people that you want to associate with that'll come back and support you or say hi and are nice people that you want to have part of your little family on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you something. You're never going to regret it, what my advice is. You're going to come back to me and thank me. But if you're trying to do over 300 accounts where you support, you're going to fail all 300 accounts. Because I'm going to tell you how it happens. This is over in 20 seconds. You're getting up to 300, then you hit 400, you go, God, I'm doing great. And you're cutting the views down on the videos, your comments aren't as good, you're not watching the videos with as much intent or interest because you're trying to make speed and quantity, not quality. It's always quality, guys. And the other thing you can do, if it means anything, and I hope it does, is you can follow people now by watching The first short, watch it all, leave a comment. Go watch the second short, leave a comment, hit a thumbs up on both of those, and then hit subscribe, and it will stick. I've lost 2 people out of 1,000 people I followed in 6 months of my trial. That's the best I could tell. And I went back and I looked at these accounts. I looked at 500 people. I lost 2 people, and they could have been that I forgot to hit the thumbs up. It could have been that I forgot to hit the subscribe. That's it. It begs you can use shorts and follow someone in 2 minutes instead of one video, meaning 3 to 5 to 7 minutes or whatever it is. Thank you, Little Chef, for being part of my family. Yeah, well, I was supposed to work. They changed my schedule around. Then they changed it again. Then they changed it again. And I couldn't care less. I I don't worry about any of that. I just show up to work when they tell me. Well, this is a good point for consideration, guys. AB is in a really unique situation where a lot of people are right now, and this is a good topic to talk about. Management needs to give the appearance they're trying to do something, so they'll put a job listing up, which could take them, instead of 1 week, to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 weeks, more likely 6 weeks to post a job ad if it's a bigger company because their HR people are overwhelmed, or doing, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what HR people do, honestly, and I know it's something important, but it's probably protecting the company from being sued more than anything. But when you have a company that wants to give the appearance that they're trying to hire someone, when they've got an employee like Abbott who will work any and all hours covering 2 to 3 job positions at his work, will they hire someone? The answer is no, because Abbott may earn overtime. But even with his overtime, his full-time employee benefits with his overtime probably don't equal the amount it would cost to onboard a new person and or pay them benefits. Don, you'd know this if you're a manager. So you have to think what you're watching. Is Abbott worth 3 people to the company? Is, because he does his job, he knows what to do, they don't have to train anyone. And what company right now, going into the economy that we're seeing, which is a recession kind of economy, would want to hire another employee right now? And the answer is none of them. They all want to cut employees. So Abbott is unfortunately stuck in the situation where he just mentioned here. Cold-blooded monsters, how you doing, bud? Welcome to this channel. Saying hello, everyone. Lauren Directo, thank you for coming. I appreciate you making the journey, monsters. I really do. Lauren Directo sings. She's a spiritual person. She hangs around with some great people, has a huge family, very impactful around the world. Lauren Directo is one of those folks that if you don't know her, you should know her, because by knowing her, your depth and breadth of meeting good people, you see, she's one of these people that will bring you 20 good people to follow. But you have to make sure that those 20 people that she brings you to follow are the right ones for you, right? And it happens for me. Like, look at everyone follows me, and then they listen to me for about a half hour, and I go, I don't think so. They're not going to listen to him anymore. But whatever it is, Lauren Directo has some great people. She's got a really good channel. It's on late at night for the Americans. And she is so much fun. Such a nice person. Lauren, thank you so much for being here. Arsenic, I'll look for that tonight. I'll look for that tonight. If I could ask everyone, thank you, monsters, cold-blooded monsters. If I could ask everyone to hit the thumbs up. If I could ask everyone to leave a quick comment in the comment section afterwards, that'd be great. If you would share it out. I know some people are very finicky about that. I don't know what it is about sharing out, but if you'd feel the obligation to share it out, that's great. If not, I certainly understand. Blood Dragoon. Blood Dragoon and I, we have known each other for 9 months. Didn't really say much. He was in the really good accounts, guys. These are top flight people that I go way back with, so I can vouch for each of them. But we never connected because it was like he was in Sheena's, or he was in Shaz's, or he was in someone else's, and I see him all over the place. Finally, I started popping in when I see his lives go up. And guys, I don't have normal hours, so you can't expect your 4 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so, except when I'm, camping and stuff. But Blood Dragoon is an awesome channel, guys. A huge supporter of so many people. It's unbelievable. He's the guy that's a stealth bomber. He goes underneath the radar. No one even knows he's there. But he's supporting everyone. Everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows who Blood Dragoon is. He's a gamer. And if you're not following this guy, I want to tell you, you're going to meet some fantastic people. Let's see here. Frugal Mama, welcome. How many people do we have? 95. I don't even have that. I got like one friend, guys. 95 people. That's got to be off. Anyway, Frugal Mama is in the throes of losing a ton of weight. And I want to tell you something. I wrote to you, I don't know if you saw it the other day. I said, you are looking awesome. And this is a lady that's so determined and so strong. I've turned on her channel all the time, and I try to make a comment, but I'm in and out, guys. If I don't hear a comment back, just like this one, right? You take off. But I'll leave a comment, and I'm usually getting in a car, taking a grandson or the other grandson or whatever to school and stuff, and it just gets crazy. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Everyone knows this lady, and she's not only a strong person, she hangs around with great people. It's got a huge family, and it just does great. It's funny how everyone knows each other. Joyax, everyone. It's awesome, guys. Mom, she bangs back. Mom, she's going to be, I know it, Mom, she's going to text me at about 3 a.m. from the Philippines. If you go live one more time during the day, I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you back into the woods, and they're never going to find you again. We're going to take you, and we're going to have the boys take you for a little ride. Mom, she bang, thanks for so much for being here. I appreciate it. Mom, she bang and I go back so far. Lex. I want to tell you something about Lex. Lex is true blue. He calls an ace an ace. He calls a spade. He calls whatever he sees fit that. There is never mincing words, and Lex is an awesome dude. Whenever Lex says something, and I think I can't get surprised by how good of a guy he is, he becomes a better guy. I remember watching an episode. It was the best video ever made because of Lex. I'm not going to say what it is. That would be demeaning it. Lex did something that is very special for some people, and it was charming. Thank you for being here, Lex. I really appreciate you coming in. And you can see everyone knows Lex. Miss V, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Old Fart Gaming, thank you for coming in. Tinkerbell, wow, we got the full crew in here. Thank you, Tinkerbell, for being in here. She was in my last one too. She's like, Tinkerbell's like, Johnny, if you have one more live, I'm going to throw you in the lake, and we're going to feed you to the fishes after we drop you in a wood chipper. And so I'm sorry for the 2 lives today, guys. My wife can't even take me for 15 minutes, so I don't know what to say to you guys. Joy2TV, another awesome account. I told you a little bit before. She's a real supportive account. But what I really like about Joy is she works in the background to help you, and she's quiet, she's professional, and she gets her job done well. She knows what she's doing. Thank you for being here, Joy. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's not that. An opportunity's come up, and anyway, I just thought of you. You just seem so like me. in this, and I'll be connecting, the next day or two, something like that. We'll get together, talk. That's fantastic. Tom Doby, mower repair. I want to tell you something, guys. You know, I may not like Tom very much. That's a lie. I like him a lot. I may not find Tom's content very good. No, it's really good. It's like everything that you thought you'd never do, and you enjoy it, because this guy is like he is like an accelerator physicist with anything that runs and that people can't fix on their own, right? So if it has an engine in it, if it twirls, it's ungodly dangerous, and it could impale you, kill you, and or make you blind. Tom fixes it, and everyone else brings it to him, and he has seen it, been there, done it. And it's funny because, every time, guys, I'm pretty mechanically inclined. When I watch Tom, I'm using him to save me from making those same mistakes, because he does it flawlessly. It's like watching, I'm not saying Picasso of lawnmowers, that's overstating something. It's like watching the Mercedes-Benz chief mechanic who's been working on Mercedes-Benz for 25 or 30 years, work on a Mercedes. They know the 5 things they need to take care of for that car. And it may be different for every single car, but they've been working on all these different things to know enough not to do X. They can do Y and they can do Z, but not to do X on this one. And that's what I get a kick out of Tom's, because not only that, he is a great guy. And him and Doc from DLT Lawn Care are 2 of my favorite show guys. They're crazy, they're funny, and I don't know how I bumped into them. They did a spoof on me. Johnny Smallpecker, I think that was. It wasn't it you guys? I don't know. I think it was. But anyway, Tom's a great guy. If you're not following him and you like that kind of stuff, Tom's just a great. I actually, I write to him. I always write feedback on what I think the problem is, and he's like, I never hear back from him because he's so busy. But it's like I watch with interest because I'm challenging myself when I watch him. Tom, thank you so much for being in here. I really appreciate it. Gandalf, thanks for sharing April Showers link. Gandalf Smith, he's one of these guys who wears underwear elastic band around his head. He's quiet, unassuming. We all give him grief, but he is one of the most lovable characters. If you don't know Gandalf, you should know Gandalf. We get a kick out of Gandalf, and he just came back. And Gandalf, it's a pleasure seeing you back. Thanks for dropping April Showers link. Squirrel's Magnet Fishing, welcome. Squirrel is one of those guys. He does Civil War reenactment, magnet fishing. I don't think I've seen him metal detect yet. He does a lot of mail calls, and he does stickers and stuff. He is very active in so many different communities, and people love Squirrel. I've known Squirrel since I knew Big Matt, since I knew Wright's Trapping, since I knew Robbie, Warrior Heart Fishing, since I knew Wendy from Southern Home and Grown. Yeah. And Squirrel's always been part of that life, and he's grown up and he's developed into this channel that is really special, guys. So if you're not following Squirrel, I know most people have heard of Squirrel. Thanks, Brenda. Great seeing you, Possum. Wonder if Canna can reproduce with peppers. Well, what would be the goal there? I'm just curious. What would be that goal? Tom Garvey, the keto cook. Thank you so much. Tom, I don't even do keto, and I like Tom. He's an incredibly likable guy. He's got a great show with his partners, and they always have a guest on. But I don't really do keto. I do healthy eating. And Tom is one of those. Tom is like with Sheena Ketovore Life style. Mike's channel, Keto. I think it's Mike's Ketovore. I could get it wrong. And then Tom Garvey's. Those are the three that I watch for keto. And Alan's. I'm sorry, and Alan's channel. They're just great. You can see we're all Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. If you're in the chat, it's great seeing you here. Oh, guys, AAP. Hopefully we can chat one day. But AAP has been one of the most level-headed people for the large family because it's like herding cats. And he's got a beautiful wife with beautiful kids, guys. I mean, beautiful kids. And he's a man trying to hold it together with all these kids and this beautiful wife. And he's got this family online. I think it's like 20,000 people or some incredible size. And that's like herding cats. Plus, he's selling his house. He's buying a house. He's repairing it. Then he has to repair it again. Why? We've all done that, guys. We've all done it. We've had the best of intent. We had to redo it. We just buck up, redo it again, get it gone, and we move on with our lives. But AP, it's my pleasure, man. It's one of those things where you meet the right people, you push off the ones that don't fit, which is what everyone should do. But AAP Variety Channels, the channel that I was telling everyone, if you're not following AAP, that's the one big mistake that you're making. And I mean massive. Because him and his wife and that family, the reach of that family, which I've known for and been a part of for so long, is massive. But it's because of Luke and his wife and their kids and the family and what they do for each other and helping each other out. It's unbelievable, guys. It is like this group of people that care for each other. And anyway, AAP Variety Channel. If you're not following AAP Variety Channel, you need to see one of their lives. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. And it's like absolute bedlam with chaos. And everyone knows what's going on in the chat. I remember my first time in chat with AAP. I didn't know what was going on because I'm an old guy, right? I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm tripping over my own feet. I can't spell my name out on the right day of the week. The wind's going in the wrong direction, and AP's holding it all together, man. I'm telling you, it was awesome. It was crazy in his chat. You've never seen a chat move this fast in your life, and it's awesome. Thanks for coming on in. Gareth. Yeah, thank you, Gareth. This is a pop-up. Why? I figure, let me throw some more wood on. Because I figure everyone was winding down their day, or everyone had a bad weekend, and they needed to have a group of people to say hi. So I was going to sit in front of the fire here. This is my last day camping, and thank you for coming in, Gareth. Abandoned and Forgotten Whales, guys. I don't know. You might not know Gareth, but he is part of the AAP family. AAP's family's fingers are literally in every crop in America, guys. That's how big his family is. And and if he explained to you what his family is, meaning the group of people, the 20,000, he would literally come to the same conclusion I did. His fingers are everywhere on YouTube. And Gareth is one of the family members for AAP. And Gareth and I met because I call him bat crap crazy. Gareth is one of those guys where goes tunneling in Wales. It's terrifying. but he knows what he's doing. There's false floors in there. You could fall 50 feet underwater, right? In these caves underneath. And there's people that were like 3 feet tall. I don't know if they were dogs or just, back in the day, guys, they didn't have great nutrition. So that might have been what caused it. But thanks for saying thumbs up, guys, and smashing the thumbs up, and also for sharing out, if you would. That'd be awesome. Gareth is a very special person to me. He's an incredibly talented guy. He takes very calculated risks, which anytime you go caving, guys, you got to risk. He's got massive amounts of equipment. He's very brave, and he does this for our entertainment, and he does it all the time. This is his life's passion, and it's great. Now he's going out caving with other people. It's amazing, guys. Ozark Bound, welcome, Steve. Good to see you. Ozark Bound, if I'm not mistaken, this is the hunting channel and of Steve, and Steve has 2 channels, Backwoods Misfit as well as this channel. This is where they talk about hunting and hunting and stuff like that, and I think some weapons too. And then Backwoods Misfit is more like the local tavern bar in the back country, and where a whole bunch of friends get together and chat and joke around with each other. Thanks for coming in, bud. It's awesome having y'all in here, guys. I'm trying to shut up and get through this, but I don't want to. You guys came in here. I just feel so obligated. I think it's awesome. You guys are spending time coming in here. We got 90 in here. It says, Austin. Austin has got some. I want to make an announcement here. Austin has got a child who in October is going to be born with a heart condition. They need to get surgery on that. Austin, you have on your description page, right? You have a bunch of ways to fund and provide money to donate to your cause. And guys, Luke, this may be another one that might be just a credible gesture. But we got to figure a way to help raise money to pay for these medical expenses, because it's open heart surgery that has to take place. I haven't seen an infant open heart surgery. I've seen open heart surgeries. I've been blessed to have the surgeons that I work with to make that accessible to me. But Austin is faced with massive worries, as you can imagine. And he said something the other day, guys, that I think is just typical for being a man, typical for being a parent. I wish I could just give this baby my heart. And it was, statement like that is incredible, right? Just you sit there and you think about, what if that was my kid? Anyway, the purpose of this is not to get all sobby. That won't solve anything. The purpose of this is to move the goal forward for Austin, so he and his beautiful wife and family can travel, because the surgeon is out of state. And correct me if I've gotten anything wrong about this. He only told me this once, and I'm 60, so that tells you my memory is a little bit off. But they got to go out of state. I told them to contact the Ronald McDonald House to see if they can use their facilities, but they're going to have to pay these medical bills. How do you pay something like that, right? So if you can, check out Austin. If someone would put his link up, please. And if you, Austin, would share the, I don't know if you can, if we can just share Austin's link, I think that'll get you to this page and you can look it over. Good seeing you, bud. Thanks for being in here. Oh, it doesn't matter, Arsenic. It's not that. We're here for fun. We don't care about that stuff. That's for the That's for other people to worry about. We're just normal folks here. So am I. I don't consider myself talented and in the least amount. Lucky maybe, but stupid, foolish. Not stupid. Definitely not stupid. Foolish, or maybe a little senile. But yeah, if we do peppers or we do whatever's, we'll talk about that. I wouldn't worry about that at all. Huckleberry, good seeing you. I think I'll put the grate down here before too long. Yeah, Huckleberry, thanks for making the trip. Huckleberry and I have gotten to know each other through Mike's Fishing Home, and all that. Lex, great seeing you, buddy. Stickman Outdoor Adventures, welcome. Stickman is another huge supporter. He's also a part of the AAP family. And Stickman is one of those folks where when he starts doing more videos and lives, I was on one of his first lives with I think a race, and something happened. I haven't done a race, by the way, Stickman, because I don't want to mess it up. And I haven't gotten to that point yet. I just haven't gotten to that. It's just to do that. It's just it's not where I'm at right now. So it's great. You're a great supporter of so many channels, and thank you. I see you all over the place. Mr. Cheddar Pepper Prepper, welcome. Good seeing you in here. Supporter of the channel. See if I can make it through here. Or you can work on a recipe. I'd be curious to see what it is. I don't want it to be like pepper stew. I don't have that much interest. You know, I've tried. I don't know what anyone else thinks out there, but I have tried to cook and smoke meat. What I did is I took 15 or 20 ground ghost peppers and I pureed them, and I used one of those meat injectors to infuse the pork before I smoked it. Probably quarter of an inch, half inch under the surface of the meat, and it didn't taste good. So I wasn't able to get the heat in the meat. So I went out and bought 13 million capsaicin crystals. I think that'll do it. But with that, I've got to be really careful, because you don't want to, when you mix it, you got to make sure that you're mixing it, because that could get really bad. It's really dangerous stuff. So I haven't found too much. That's why I stick with jalapenos. I just think they taste so great. You don't have to really get fancy with them. But I'd be willing. Yes, I am. I am camping, Austin. I'm camping at a reservoir here in Southern California. And I was here for 5 days. And I'll be going on Thanksgiving. I'll be going out for 10. And then on Christmas, the week between Christmas and New Year, I'll be doing 10 more days of camping. Yeah. So Don, so do I, man. If you don't like me, that's not my problem. I try to treat everyone fairly, and some people are not going to like you. And there's no rule in anyone's book that says that you need to have everyone like you. If you do that, you'll be unhappy yourself. So you need to find the people that make you happy, that you can make happy back, and are respecting of you, and protect you, and can be your friend. But if they don't, if they want to hate, let them hate, man. I can't be bothered. Let me see here. I just lost my place. Thank you for putting Austin's link in there, Don. Appreciate it very much. Skip, Grey Wolf Outdoors, another huge supporter, a chef, and a guy I just enjoy the company of. Skip's an all-around great supporter. He doesn't produce a ton of content, but he's a really big supporter. And, you know, for some people, guys, content's a pain in the butt. And I don't produce a lot of content because, quite frankly, when I go camping, do you think I want to make videos of camping? Not when I'm working. When I'm retired, it's a whole different ball game because I can build a something with that. And I don't think it's bad because you need, it'd be rainy sometimes, and I can get terabytes of stuff, and I can just save them in files and build videos, right? But when you're working, it takes away from the joy and the peace and the tranquility and the idleness of the time. So I don't really make videos, and I don't really make content when I'm here. I have I have 10 videos that I've made at this campground that I've never put online. Yeah, we all appreciate Don Relic Reaper. Here you go. Austin says check his community page, and it tells you everything you need to know. Um, we as a community got to find a way to help this, guys. And I mean that to the leaders, and we might be able to do something like that. Pick a. Um, I just don't know what to do. I've already. I think Southern Sown and Grown is working with you as well. Ronald McDonald House in St. Louis is great. Yep, we had one in Chicago at the hospitals I used to work by, and it was very substantial. And it's all donated. I don't know if McDonald's does that anymore. I think they do. Yes, Momshi, Faye, you can drop your link anytime on my channel. Your family here. M&A Mystery Tours, welcome. M&A, I see M&A everywhere. I can go to India and find M&A. I can go to America and find M&A. I can go to Poland and find M&A. I can go to paranormal. I can go to fishing. I can go anywhere and I can find M&A. I can go to Wales and find M&A. You want to know about a channel that'll support you? That's it, M&A. And Mystery Tours. Someone would put up their channel. That would be fantastic. Great seeing you here. Thank you. Austin, I don't need to tell you this, that no one's going to advocate for you. And I know how tough you are. You're a tough dude. I know that. Stay persistent on them. They'll answer you back. I think they really will. John Wiggs. John Wiggs and Southern Sown and Grown are two people. They do co-hosting for each other's shows. And if you haven't been in on one of their lives, I'm telling you, you could be swinging from the chandelier one night. You could be capsizing a ship another night. You could be causing skullduggery the next night. Whatever it is, it's going to be fun. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on there that for everyone to take advantage of. Is it for everyone? No, neither is my stuff. But it is a late night deal. It goes most of the night for their stuff. And if you're a late night person and you have not heard of Southern Sown and Grown or John Wiggs, then you need to hook up on their channel, connect with them, and make sure that they know who you are, and you will be brought into the loop of a whole different group of people that's extensive in some communities that you may not have heard of before. I can say that Wendy and I have gotten to know each other very well as John. But Wendy and I go back, I think, almost to the beginning. Tried and true, guys, period. And a great supporter. And when she has time, makes content. Austin, that's like the coolest statement any man could ever say. And yes, I can imagine. Bugman, welcome. Yeah. Um, yeah, hook it up to the car and drag it. I was going to drag this a little bit away. They always put them in dicey areas with grass. But thanks for being here, Bugman. It's great seeing you. Bugman, I've known for a long time. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find something productive to do for Austin. I just don't know how to. My mind hasn't found an answer yet. So it's a great statement, Wendy. I like it. Thank you. That's awesome, Skip. That's fantastic, man. See, everyone knows Bugman too. We all know each other. It's amazing. I'm not camping. I'm squatting on the neighbor's back 40. Um, that's quite possibly true. And the police were here earlier, and I'm not saying anything about it. Ray Baby Metalhead Fisherman. God, we got 73 people in here. I don't know where the number comes from. Guys, it could be. It hasn't stopped. I haven't gotten down to the chat list yet. And I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to shut up, and I can't shut up. I can't shut up. Fishes, and we're going to chop you up in little pieces with the wood chipper. Ray Baby Metalhead. This is a hard rocking dude who goes fishing. And he goes to concerts. Ray Baby's an awesome dude, man. I met him on Mike's Fishing Home, I believe, Wendy, right? Mike's Fishing Home. Right, John? I think we did. Great guy. Very supportive guy. And we support each other regularly. Thanks for being here, David. No, and Bugman, you never let other people dictate. There's 3 things you have to remember. Number 1, other people's perception of you, that's their problem. Because you can't worry about other people who don't even take time to ask you a question condemning you. Those aren't the people you have to worry about. Those are the people that would condemn you even if they had the proper information in them, because number 1, they're never wrong. Number 2, they don't need information to be right or wrong. And they will make a conclusion against you no matter what eventually anyway. Take them out of your life. Just get rid of it. The second thing is that everyone in your life, everyone that you know does not have to like you. And I'm a firm believer. If I have 1 or 2 people that I call my close friends, that's very fortunate. I feel very blessed with that. I'm a loner. I go camping. I'm going to go camping 4 to 6 months a year by myself. I'm a loner. Will I bring the grandkids out? Yeah. Will we go out to the Bureau of Land Management? Yeah, we will. But there's going to be a lot of time where I'm alone, and I'm going to be portaging through the backcountry. I'll be in Canada. I'll be in who knows where. But the reason I want to do that is for alone time. It's very spiritual for me. But Bugman, you're right. You have to focus on yourself, and you got to believe, and you got to know who you are, guys. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly who I am. There's no good and bad, right? Good and bad. You know who you are. You know your failures. You know your strengths. You know your weaknesses. You know the things you got to accomplish. And at my age, I'm just setting goals forward. The hell with my past. I did great. I did bad too. I got my legs and arms blown off so bad in so many different places. If you went and took all the blood stains over the entire planet from me blowing myself up, they'd be everywhere. But the fact of the matter is that even though that happened, I still came out winning. How is that possible? Because the significance of what you won was so significant. And that you know what you're capable of. You know what you contributed in life. And one of these days, I'll tell you some of the stories because they're impossible, guys. Thank you for sharing links, Gandalf. I am. I'm just chilling, sarcastic storage stacker. I'm just chilling, dude. And if you can reach out to me on my email, johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com, SSS, I want to ask you a question. Nothing personal. It's just about peppers and stuff. Yep. Haters can hate. I don't give a shit. And thanks for mentioning hit this. Retired Rick can catch a fish, man. I'm telling you, this dude, he's going to either do that or he's going to go punch the fish in the face. Hey, Cat, Whiskers, you get over here or I'm going to come down there with the baseball bat and I'm going to beat you onto my hook. You understand? He doesn't have any patience. He's old and grumpy like me, and he's going to get those fish on. Retired Rick can fish. He's in, I think, Springfield area. And I met him through Mike's Fishing Home. Great dude. I love the banter in his chats. Yes, Bugman, that's exactly true. The catfishing community is, in general, very good people. There's very little drama. When it pops up, it goes away, and I leave the room when it happens. I just have no interest in it. I don't listen to anyone else's opinion. And I heard this today, guys. I don't know what you think about this. This guy was I think, a U.S. Special Forces Navy SEAL. And he said, I don't worry about what other, no, I take that back. That was a different guy. This guy's a business leader. He said, I don't consider what other people say anymore. I'm at that point in my life where I know what I'm going to do, and I just do it because I've done the right thing so many times. I made mistakes, but I don't listen to what other people say I should be doing. I just do what I'm going to be doing. I thought that was an incredible statement. Think about what that means. That's very similar to what I do. I take in information, but when I make that decision, it's done. But yes, Bugman, I think it's the same thing. I have no difference in opinion of that. Austin says, I posted a little bit of info on the surgery and what it's about just now on that community tab, y'all. Thank you, Austin. Again, it's Austin Nephew, and they've shared the link. If someone would share it again, that'd be great. If you want to find out information on this, oh, you're welcome, M&A. If you want to find out any more information, go to Austin Nephew's community tab. There should be 2 posts on there. M&A, you're welcome. Well, I'm in a bunch of communities that I find interesting. I pulled out of the yarn hall. When someone said yarn hall the other day, I thought yawn hall? Was it a yawn hall? And it's not because knitting is not what I want to do or that I'm making fun of it. It's hardly that. I don't make fun of people. I'm too past that, man. They can do whatever they want to as long as they're happy and not killing people. I'm okay with it. But yarn hall, I thought, no, I'm not in that group. I don't want to be in that group. And why? I don't have the bandwidth to try to comprehend that area because there's other areas I want to put my energy in. I hope that makes sense. But we're all in a ton of areas that we find like what I really like is prospecting. I finally work along with another company, a guy that prospects. And it is so interesting. He didn't even know of the YouTube community. Didn't know of it at all. And so I've introduced him to a bunch of people. And the first thing he did is he said, see that piece of snow in the river? And he showed me a picture. He goes, yep, that was the size of 2 buses. And it almost crushed me the first 5 seconds I was out in the water. It fell off and almost crushed me. I would have never been seen again. Isn't that amazing, guys? Fate, right? Gray Wolf, thanks so much. Oh, I'll tell you, guys, you can hate me by me passing you by and taking away all the attention because I'm entertaining or whatever. I'm just making this up now. But whatever it is that you've decided is the reason to hate, you can decide that. It's your world to spread that. And you're always going to find people that want to believe that. And I'll tell you what fate is. They all destroyed their channels 4 times over. One guy, the 2 guys that did it, in a nutshell, it's I don't think they had anyone going to their channel hardly at all. I still think I'm doing better than all of them. And I couldn't care less one way or the other. I haven't been back. I couldn't be bothered with it. But it doesn't take anything to hate. It doesn't take truth. It doesn't take lies. It takes the person that wishes to hate. Think about what it takes to put energy to hate someone that you don't know the information, that you need to gossip. I just thought all that energy, I can't even make waffles in the morning. And I how do you hate someone? How do you put all that energy? So I just let them do it. Anyway, I just think that's interesting. Nez, welcome. Jonesy. Bugman, that's exactly what you got to do. I'm doing some stuff right now. I don't know if I'll publish. It's just a thought. I have a book in my mind. I don't think I'll publish it because it's not important to me to do that for that. If I did publish, it would try to be something else that I think I'd take on the second half of life. But yes, Bugman just said something here, guys. Sooner or later, when you think about the important things, you're not looking about your past. You're looking forward. That's where I'm at. It's exactly where I'm at. It's not about the past. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. You know everything about your past. You know everything you did wrong. You know everything that bothers you, and you have to move on. There are things that you just can't move on from, but in the general sense, I do. The emotional absorbency of concrete. That's me. That's why they call me Cuddles. Nez, good seeing you. Gandalf, always a pleasure. Don, our past is just a stepping stone to our futures, down a dark path and change for you. Yes. And I'm going to tell this to everyone out there because someone needs to hear this. If someone is hating on you, do you know what is the worst punishment you can do for that person? You know what's the worst punishment? That person hating on you is because they can't be you. They can't connect like you can. They can't get people's love and admiration and ear like you can. They don't offer any value like you can. They don't have any stories, or they don't have the capabilities like you do. And they're trapped on this treadmill of underperformance, right? So if you've moved on and you are in a dark spot, you never want to go back there again, right? Why would you let some person that's just nasty come up and tell you who you are and whatever? Nez can talk about this. I can talk about this. Everyone can talk about this. But we all know the worst thing you can do to a person who hates is not give them the recognition because they're looking for attention. And I want to see how many people in chat agree with that. All they're trying to do is get you into an argument so they can increase their popularity and twist your words. Let them say whatever they want to. They're hurting themselves. No one wants anything to do with them after a while because that's all they do. And they'll do it again and again and again. But Don, yes, you change for yourself, you change for the loved ones, and you change because you know you can do better. You know you can do better, or you need to do better, right? That's called being a man. It's called being a woman. It's called being responsible, and it takes a hell. Think about what that means. It takes every ounce of energy you have, every ounce of energy. Radio Jonesy, welcome again, boy. I don't know what you're talking about. 3 places, and it's using popsicle sticks. Jefferson Einstein. Hi, sorry I started saying I was hi to everyone, but something went wrong. Haha. It's great to see all you guys. Jefferson Einstein is another one of the people we met on a lot of the fishing stations and stuff. Gotten to know each other very well. A staple in the community and growing. Just a real salt of the earth. I just have a lot of fun getting to know him. It's great. This is Bugman. I like this guy more. So you don't get to hear these sides of the stuff, but it is very spiritual. It's very spiritual, and I don't um, I don't really know if I have conversations with God because God protects me really interesting. Like if you attack me, I'm going to tell you there's hell paying pay for you. I don't have to do anything. And the other weird thing is that when I go up and I have the moments, I can sit down after looking at this lake, and I can go and I can do a week's worth of work in 2 or 3 hours because my mind is ready. It's open. I fed it something. I fed it peace and quiet and beauty and nature and it's spirit. It's just amazing. Wisconsin Greg, welcome, buddy. Good seeing you, bud. Yeah, well, there you go, Skip. I don't allow any of it in. I just walk out and they can have all the drama they want to. If you want to look like an 8th grader your whole life and you can knock yourself out, I'm sure you're impressing all the 6th graders. Night, Bugman. Thanks for coming on in. Nez, great seeing you. Thanks for dropping links. No problem at all, M&A. Thanks for coming on in, and thanks for hanging with us today. It's been a fun discussion. Radio Jonesy, thanks so much. Thanks for being in here. Adrian, geez. You know, Adrian says about, I said today, he just says about 2 words for every 1,000 of mine. And I'm going to go on for another 15 minutes here, I think. But well, actually, give me a second here and I'll go on about Adrian. I want to put some meat on the grill here. 1 second. Let me get it. Hang in there, guys. I'll be right back. I bought some, I got some beef. I want to put on. Well, that's not going to sit very well there. 1 second. Okay, let's see if we can cook some of this stuff. I got a good bed of coals in there, guys. No, I don't eat all this at once. Hope you all had a great holiday, guys. A little chaotic on this end, but it was well worth it. I'll be right back. I barely even touched my bourbon. Oh, let me see here. Adrian, I want to thank you for coming in. You know, I was saying a little bit, Adrian is one of those guys, he doesn't say a lot. But I really like him. He's a very gentle man. And for a guy of so few words, he's a very important family member. And he's increasing in popularity. And like, again, think about what a person that doesn't speak is fast and type is fast. There's all these other youngsters and these young uns. It's a pleasure to have you here, Adrian. And I really appreciate you as a person. Thanks for dropping Austin's link again. Mamshi Bing. Guys, Mamshi Bing has a population of people that's around the world, Asia, Philippines, China, into Middle East. And we talk on the side. She's a very loyal, honest person. We've gotten to know each other really well. And when I pulled back for 8 months from YouTube, she was always there. And it was nice to know. When you meet people like that, it's incredible, guys. Mamshi Bing, thanks for being here. Thanks so much, Adrian. Nez, we were talking about how great Nez was. Artist, singer with a voice that will not stop, guys. Back, I imagine during her earlier performance days, there was nothing stopping her. And her voice is still beautiful. I don't even know if it's gotten better or not. I imagine it has. All the opera singers I knew are I used to transport some of them, guys. Were middle age, into the 30s, right? And such. And they had incredible voices, but this is what they worked their whole life. Nez can sing like you cannot. I mean, her depth of voice is stunning for the average person to hear, because when you hear that, you know what talent is, right? And I'd be curious someday if you're on Broadway or anything, but anyway, it's a voice that's by far better than I'm used to hearing anywhere. Even some of the plays that I've gone to, that's what kind of a voice she has, and her artistic talent is great. Although she won't pay anything Johnny Smallpepper-ish, she gives me a malarkey. Thank you very much. 92 people in chat, I guess, guys. Thank you very much for being here. That's awesome, Austin. Glad to hear. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great weekend. I love to prospect, but here in New York, we can't dig for gold or silver, even in our own land. New York says all the gold and silver belongs to the state. Well, you can't make it up, Don. I mean, Skip, you can't make it up. Yeah, you got to take care of the wife. You're right, Don. Thank you so much, Wendy, Jefferson, Nez. Thanks, Gandalf. You guys are great. Patty Fish. Patty Fish has taken 3 naps between my last program and this one. And apparently I put her to sleep that bad after the first live. But Patty has been, I met her on Shaz 73, I think. And Shaz and I are like, we totally, I just appreciate her. She's such a strong woman that it's just, there's no words to put into that, or respect. But we met Patty, and Photos Against Anxiety, and Angela Critter, and Challenging Kitchen. And this group of people has been more, they just have become such an important part of my community. I cannot tell you. And then Patty, she doesn't produce a lot of content, but she's just charming, and she's wonderful to have. I just love Patty. She's always positive, and she's one of those people that makes you smile. That's all I can say, guys. And that's amazing gift to have. I am, Austin. I had a great time, and I want to tell you, I have no complaints, none. Yeah, happy Labor Day to you, retired Rick. I'm going to try to get down to the bottom. Sorry you were sick there, Gray Wolf. Sampy, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you. Sampy, everyone knows Samson is Sampy. We all give each other so much grief and camaraderie and all that. You all know what it's like on your chats. It's the same thing, but everyone treats everyone with respect. There's no disrespect allowed in anyone's chats. I won't be in there. And the amount of respect that people have in the chat rooms of the family that I surround myself with is amazing. Yeah, imagine Johnny going off on a story on a tangent. Is any of it true? I don't even know what I said. I don't even have a clue. Kim Burris. Kim's in the house. Possum's in the house. Alicia. I want to tell you something. This woman, if someone can find out where she is, they need to tie her to some furniture in her house so she can't go out and do stuff. She's metal detecting. She's doing collaborations. She's gone fishing. And I think her leg is taped to a pole or something, or a boot. I don't know how you can move with one of those things. You must be like a guy magnet with one of those on. But we need to talk with her. Guys, if you know Alicia, we need to talk with her because she cannot be doing all the stuff. I think she gets out of her cast or whatever, the boot, whatever it is, coming pretty soon. Hey, Lex, Alicia, it's been so awesome getting to know you this last year and a half, 2 years. Um, it is my pleasure. I'm just trying to. I'm, and guys, I was saying, I don't know if I told the beginning of this one or the last one, but Lex is the guy who shows up in the room. You won't see him coming. Won't see him coming. Lex will show up in the room, and he'll do something that's so cool that it creates special moments. Lex is the guy with a heart the size of several carpet trucks. Yeah, I think it's carpet trucks. And it's amazing to watch with this guy who is not unlike me. I don't think he has a ton of money and comes from a lot, but a guy that takes from himself to give to others to bring them joy is amazing. It's an amazing quality to have, guys, and it really shows a person's heart. Lex is that person. Thank you for being here, Lex. You're like, Johnny, can you shut up? Like, can we possibly go to bed tonight? Are you going to talk for another 3 or 4 hours? Because, my dogs are more entertaining than you, and they can't even talk. Elgin Benz, guys, is an awesome dude. He's in the middle of the jungle in the Philippines, and he just got electricity with his beautiful family. Just think about where your life would be without electricity, right? Elgin Benz is a hardworking, I would consider him a farmer, who does stuff off the land to support his family. And I think he was making brooms one day. He was harvesting fruit one day, and some type of vegetable, I think, also. But the episode I got to meet him, he was making a study table for his daughter out of a piece of plywood and some 2x6s. And it was the only thing he was doing. He was focused on that. And I at that point, I understood why I liked him. He's all about his family. He's always about providing. And this is not an easy life he chose at all. But when you go to his channel and you follow him and you listen to him, I'm going to tell you, you'll fall in love with the man. You'll fall in love with the man and his family. Elgin Benz has been a figure that everyone in my community knows because we're making sure Wendy helps promote as well. And Mike's Fishing Home does as well. But we would not be the same without our family member, Elgin Benz, in the tropics of the Philippines in the jungle. So thanks for being here. Kim Burris, hope you're having a great holiday. I'm going to try to make it down to the bottom. Everyone knows Elgin. Yeah, I got some meat on the grill here. I'm going to go see if I can turn it over now. Yeah, you can see it. It's getting a little dark here. I might have to turn on a light and act like I know what I'm doing. Since I don't eat a lot of meat anymore, I try not to. I do eat eggs, and I do put some meat into it, guys. But it's not I'm a vegan. I have no interest in being a vegan. But I just try to cut back on the fat and stuff, and I do a great job. I love meat, so I'm never going to get rid of it out of my diet. And beef country ribs, which this is, are one of my favorites. Baby back ribs are my other. Smoked meat from smoked pork is on a smoker. Oh my God, I just can't get enough of it. So there you go, John. Oh, well, that's good, Rick. Well, we're going to get this well done. 140 degrees for pork, if I'm not mistaken. It's great seeing you here, Sampy. I haven't done a live in a long time. I'm I'm one of those. I like doing lives. Crossover Paranormal, welcome. Thanks for coming on in. Crossover Paranormal is one of the accounts that I've met. I'm a big fan of Jared King TV and Queen Laura, Myers Paranormal as well. They're wonderful people. And through them, I've met Crossover Paranormal, Professional Paranormal Research, Sandra Pink. I could probably go on for 10 minutes. I've always been very curious to the paranormal. I also lived in the Appalachians. My sons, as one is still in the Appalachians, he works at one of the a really fine establishment out there. But so we've got some history in the Appalachians, and Jared King, before he started being able to pull in 140 people in his chat, guys, that's amazing. 140 people. It's because of him. It's because of them. It's because of, Crossover. It's because of all these people that are such a tight community that come together and listen to these stories. That is during his lives or during the worst time of day for me because I'm traveling and I can't retain a thought or have an idea what I'm going to be doing for that 3 hours of time. So it gets kind of rough. But Crossover Paranormal, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Well, Nick, it's supposed to make you hungry, first of all, and second of all, let me see if I can. You see, if I touch anything on this phone, how do I do that? Oh, I got an idea. Give me a second. It'll be the wrong idea, but I have an idea. That's all that matters, right? If you hear sizzling, that means I electrocuted myself. And that would be Wig's fault. All right. Give me a second here, guys. This may work. This is like a really terrible idea that 1 second here. I have to lower my awning. See if this will work. If it works too well, I might have to undo it because I don't want to show myself up. There, that might work. See if that's any better, guys. You see the meat? Yeah, that's not bad. There you go. Revel on that there, Big Nixter. Skipjack Cindy. We're cooking some beef ribs. Really excited about it. For me, this will be about 3 meals, maybe 4. Oh, just cook. Take your time. That's perfect, guys. Perfect. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Appreciate it. Might have to pull another cigar out. I don't know if my wife can only take me for 10 minutes. I don't know how you guys are still here. Cindy, thanks for being in here. Thanks for sharing that out link, Patty. Wendy's great seeing you. Thanks for sharing links, Patty. It's really no problem, Austin. Thanks for coming in and thanks for hanging with us tonight. I know you got a lot. This is a busy time of your life too. It's just crazy, and I remember those days. Thanks for coming and joining. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, well, the young ones do, Gandalf, and it's true. I mean, they just type so much faster. They're much more agile than us old people. I mean, I have a hard time holding my teeth in my head. With the artificial glue I got to put. I'm just joking. My teeth are real, but I can't type that fast. And although I will say typing was my best class I ever took, I think we'd probably all agree on that somewhere. Yeah. Nez is a very special person. And I think we just get each other's humor, maybe. You're welcome. So great seeing you. I'm surprised you're not out fishing tonight, Cindy. Are you? Yeah. See, uh, Cindy, I would think that you'd be out fishing. You probably fished all weekend though. Yeah, with singing and art. Well, maybe. If you say you have, that's great. I just don't know how that works because it takes a career to and coaches and time and experience to get over the jitters and all that other stuff. But yeah, I would trust that. You guys are going back and forth. I love it. I've never made it down to the bottom of the chat yet, guys. I'm so sorry. Johnny, shut up. See, okay, Donna, you're an angel just for putting up with me for 5 seconds. I'm paying people to be in here for 10 seconds. That's how much I'm out of money here right now. Donna, you have a great night. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being in here. Let me see. That's awesome. Saying thank you to Patty. Listen to John. This is what I put up with all the time. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff. I don't know what I don't know what he's talking about. We're moving on. Alicia, I've been babysitting this leg, and I have an appointment Thursday with this metal detecting thing. Tomorrow, it's once in a year opportunity. I'm going. You know what, Alicia? I don't blame you a bit. I don't blame you a bit. I just decided to give you some crap, and it obviously backfired on me. Oh, is someone a little? Are we having stream envy? Is that what we're having? Stream envy? Yeah, I can't even put up with myself this many minutes. I'm ready to block myself now. Yeah, I'm going to shut up. Okay, let me keep on talking. Yes, I'm cooking alpaca, by the way, for all you people that are really interested. And then for the people, the sarcastic people like Wendy that may not be serious about it being alpaca. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I got to learn from Possum. Possum cooks like whole sides of deer and elk and buffalo and chinchilla, chia pet. I'm nowhere near the level of cooking that Possum is, or Queen, matter of fact. I just caught some rats by the pond. Alpaca. Wendy. Looter 8, welcome. Well, we're cooking some beef ribs. Originally, this was started out to be talking about the lack of any effect that the Packy chips had on me. Well, that was, I I said it would be 15 minutes, and I bored the snot out of people, Looterate, for about 2 hours. Then I decided I'm coming up with another live, and I'm getting a lot of flack here. People are having stream envy on me. Guys, if you don't know Looterate, a fantastic channel, very prolific. I just love watching his son and him, the interaction, the time spent. Looterate. If someone would drop a link, that'd be great. Oh, they just did. Patty, thank you so much. Is Rob in here? Oh, hey, Rob. Good seeing you. We're cooking beef country ribs. Why? I don't know. They were frozen. But I'm cooking them now because I, some reason, decided to have 2 live streams in a day. And anyway, it is a good campfire. I decided that people were one of 2 ilks. They were very relaxed and chilled and tired for the night and needed a campfire, or they had a bad weekend. They were working and needed some place to come chill with friends. And Rob, we have still 98 people in here, according to this thing. I haven't made it down to the bottom of the chat, and I'm trying. Guys, there's some guys like Rob in the community of metal detecting. You know, Randy, I was telling you about what an influencer he is for some people in that communities every Monday night. Now, Rob, I want to tell you, this guy, his interaction and his pull in the metal detection area is off the charts. And I'm trying to figure out if it's time that he's done it, if it's his exposure, but it's something different. I'm not understanding something, because Rob is very entertaining. He's very passionate about what he does. He finds great stuff. His videos are great. And I've gotten to know him more and more over this last year, somewhat the year before that, but more and more over the last year. This guy, his channel, if you want to meet people, you need to go to this channel, because I'm telling you, it's like Jared King's. It's like Pontu Jody. It's like Shane's, right? I think it might be a little bit more active because he's there with digging it back and all that. But anyway, Rob, thanks for coming on in. Rob is absolutely an influencer in the community, knows this stuff cold, has been through it left, right, and backwards and forwards. And he's a resource for all the people around him. Thanks for coming on in, Rob. And Don here can tell you that. Don is just such an awesome supporter and content as well. But Rob is just he has a special pull in the community. And it's really hard when you can't define it, because it's beyond knowledge. It's beyond person. It's beyond the shows. And I think it's just, maybe it's time that he's been doing it. I don't know. Anyway, he's just one of those people that he's just bigger than life. It's great. And having him here is fantastic. Teresa, hope you're doing well. I saw you out there with Air Run the other day. See, I'll tell you, look at Rob here, one of these big guys. This guy's channel has pull. I mean, when he walks into a room, guys, this is the I can't even say the right magnet, neodymium. Yeah, magnet. That's his pull level compared to just a regular magnet. He knows all these people in here because his channel is that big of a draw, and he's growing and growing and growing. It's great to see. Hot Mess, Don. I mean, it's just amazing. Great seeing you here, Teresa. I'm never gonna make it to the bottom. I suck. I'm gonna apply for Johnny Shut Up pills. Hey, old guy in Colorado. I want to tell you, here, this guy, I met him by accident. I'm going to tell you why I like him. I like simple people. He's a simple guy. He cooks, and he has a show where people get to recommend stuff, and he cooks for that. And then he does hamburger reviews and stuff like that. But I like old guy in Colorado because of who and what he is. He is just himself. His show brings in about 10 or 15 people, but I just love the hell out of it. The problem is Sundays are terrible for me, as you can ask Marlon from Mayor Videos. I tell him, I said, I love your show. I can't make it on Sundays. So it's kind of odd, but old guy in Colorado, guys, if you're not following, can we put a link up for him? Number one, let's put the link up. Number two, let's check out that channel, guys. He is a guy that you will thank me for. There's no way you're not going to like him unless you don't like food, hamburgers, and really good food that people recommend and he makes. It's great. It's great. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You know what? It's pathetic. I'm going to get Johnny Shut Up pills, and I don't know where I'm going. Bank Fishing Adventures. That's it. I'm not listening to myself anymore. I'm going to jump in the wood chipper, guys. 15 minutes behind in the comments. You know, I talk too much. That's what it is. Kim Burrs, there you go. Oh, my God. You guys, you know, why don't you give me some flack here? Why don't you give me some flack? Oh, my God. That's so funny. I need glasses bad, Wendy says. Toss a burger on the grill for me, Johnny. You know, I wish I could. And that's, you know, after I retire, I'm going to hopefully get the chance to meet with some people, and we can do some grilling and cooking and detecting and all that stuff that I haven't been able to do. I'm just, you know, life is busy until you can retire, and even when it's retired, I don't want to sit there. I want to go out and do stuff. Yeah, I will. I'd like to. Yeah, see, but you guys are like, you feed off each other, Rob. And that's what's good. I mean, you need to find a co-host that you feed off. You know, if there's nothing more awkward than two people that want all the attention, right? It just gets awkward and it won't work and it shuts down the show and everyone wants to have that line. Everyone's got a better story than the other person, all that nonsense. But with you two, it's not competing because you're very capable and I also think very confident in experience. So you don't have to worry about that. The show just comes off as fun. And when people wake up on Sunday mornings for your show, I'll make your show occasionally. But the reason that I think they enjoy it is because all it is going through that week and having fun. And I think there's something that you two bring about with all that you do on that show that just, it's different than the other shows. It's different than the energy of some other shows, right? And they may be trying to do the same thing. 63 thumbs ups, 94 watching. Please go smash the like. If you would, please smash that thumbs up, guys. Oh, you're welcome, Rob. It's been a pleasure getting to know you a little bit better. I want to tell you, it's really hard the way the channel's grown, and I've tortured this account, guys. Don't even think about the fact that I haven't tortured this account. But when the channel grows like this, and you start to have the people that are following you, you feel an obligation to them, and it's been a real challenge this year. I hope I'm doing okay. You know, that's what I hope to be doing okay this year. And if we could stop talking about bras in the chat there, guys, that would be really nice. I don't care what you talk about, guys. Just, you know, I don't care. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. I'm trying to find the end of the chat. I think I've just lost 7 minutes. Yeah, see, again, you feed off of the chat, and the chat feeds off of you, Rob. That's awesome. I still need to find my pills for shutting up. Let me see here. There he is. Is the fire feeling a 2? Hello. By the way, Air Run, I've asked for a sticker of yours. See, I want a sticker pack in his chat, and I gave it to someone who I knew needed it, right? And so I asked for your sticker. And I'm getting a sticker of yours, and I'm going to put it in a very interesting spot that you'll never guess, and it's not on me. It's not anything, but I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you I don't, I just don't, I don't get caught up in personality differences, and everything that you said to me has been, um, we've had some good conversations. I think they're pretty sizable conversations, so I don't get into that. No, yeah, that's what I think about you, Jefferson. I really do. I think it's simplicity. Wait, I'm going to tell you a story one day, guys, about this guy. I'm not going to tell who it is necessarily, but the size of this guy, the size of his wealth, and it really made a difference about being simple, and he respected it, and it um, click heart and stuff for Johnny. Yeah, I need all that. But he respected it because I told him the truth, and he thought I would try to make um, he thought I would try to make up something to make myself look good in front of him, and I didn't. I did the opposite. And you guys are laughing at me. Look at all this stuff. So, oh my God, what did I do now? BFA was for Bank Fishing Adventures. Wendy, I don't, Alicia, I don't know what I'm doing. Have you ever gotten the idea that I'm kind of trying to? I don't even know if am I on live chat? I don't know what I'm doing here. I have no clue, no clue. I have air run stickers to send you, Johnny. Good. I will never get back, John. John. This is the channel you come to fall asleep. You don't expect to be entertained, do you? Good. Awesome. Awesome. Um, yeah, we're all about having fun and bringing levity and everything. Bank fishing. I think. Well, it was funny because I read it and I'm thinking it's spelled wrong. Was it spelled wrong? And then and then Rob said I'm 17 minutes behind. I got nervous. I got sweaty palms. And John, don't say a word. Don't you say a word. Outfish Ontario. Guys, I'm trying to get to the bottom. I'm trying to shut up. Through the bra at Johnny. Oh, God, Wendy, that was so unbelievable. What did I do to get all this? Johnny is, oh my God. I think I hit the bottom. I think I hit the bottom. I did. I think I hit the bottom. Guys, let me see here. I can't believe it. That only took me, what? And how long have I been streaming? 2 hours to hit the bottom of the chat? God, do I suck at this? See, if this was possum, he'd have a yak cooking over the fire with antelope teeth and a watermelon hanging by the side, drinking a beer. Not me. Did I really skip stuff? Oh, I skip. Well, is it new names or is it the same? Is it you saying? Is it you saying the same thing, Wendy? Is that what it is? Oh my God! I don't know. I think the chat froze. Yeah, I think the chat froze. Oh, guys, who's going live next? Who can I send people to? Are you going live, Wendy? John, are you going live? Whoever's going live, let me know, and then I'll send them all to you. I'm blocking myself after this is done. Oh, okay, Wendy's going live, right? So, Wendy, you are going live. Is that right? Put a thumbs up. Oh, you froze me. Steve is live. Okay, so Backwoods Misfit. Would someone put Backwoods Misfit and let's rate him? Let's just rate him for the hell of it. Is Mike's going live? So let's head to Backwood Misfit. If someone could put that link in, and if Mike's Fishing Home is going live. Mom She Bing Kitchen is live, so let's go raid her. Mom She Bing Kitchen. Let's raid Mom She Bing Kitchen from the 85 people that are in here. God, that's gonna just the woman's gonna have a coronary. She's gonna throw a camel. I don't know what she's gonna throw, guys. Mom She Bing Kitchen is great. Steve's live, thank you. And Wendy, are you going to go live after this is all done? Okay, the Backwoods Misfit? So Wendy, are you going live tonight? Yes or no? Can you speaky English? Let me see. Yeah, good. Anyway, we're good, man. It's all good. Uh, Possum is going live. Okay, so guys, we have the lives to go. Go rate them and give them hell. Have a great day. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and having a great time tonight, guys.